Alright, you filthy mongrels, let's get to today's drawing session. Actually, I got my first comment that wasn't my friend shitting on me. And it's Broken Draw. It's actually a YouTube channel. A small YouTuber who's got to support each other, right? Yeah, he's a YouTuber. And he's uploaded some really good videos. We actually resonate in the sense that we have the same mindset around practice the fundamentals, right? He's also a huge fan of Kim Jong-il, and he has a couple of videos, right? I do this specifically to get better at art, right? What all the pros say about getting better at art. It's the same shit that I've been talking about. Just draw with pen, draw with focus on the box, right? Focus on spatial reasoning, focus on manipulating forms. I think he himself has also uh, is part of ArtWad or has done some ArtWad courses. I'm not too certain about that, but hey, I already name dropped them not even 20 seconds in, so that should be good for my CRM. uh, but yeah, shout out to we got to shout out. Shout out to Broken Draw. Thank you, bro. Fucking. Oh, I know what he commented was, "I believe in you." And he did the fist pump emoji. Thank you very much, brother. You're coming on a bit too strong. I'm not gay, but I am a homosexual, so tread lightly, faggot. I believe that's a line from Breaking Bad. Really powerful scene between Hank and Walter. So, no spoilers, of course, no spoilers, but I remember it caught me off guard when he dropped the T word. Tread in this day and age? Come on, bro, come on. But I have more form intersections. I actually didn't even get to draw yesterday because I randomly was pretty feverish, very tired. But today, I'd like to think I'm slightly better. Still kind of felt that way when I woke up. I took another Advil. I'll take as many fucking pills as I need to. I will fucking OD on pills. Safely, of course. But alright, let's do some more form intersections. So what did I really struggle with last time? Clearly it was intersecting or subtracting a cylinder from a sphere. So let's try that again. Let's try that again. It should be something like this. I think I have a better idea of how to do it now. So it should... Oh, I just practiced lines yesterday, but I didn't record it. Should be something like that. And if it's coming this way... Trying to think. Yeah, and then something like that, I guess? Because I'm trying to think of a cylinder coming in this way, right? And of course, the contour still following it. So... what the fuck have I done? Doesn't even make sense. Man, it is so hard to envision a nice perfect sphere or ellipse when something is being intersected with it. It's very hard to envision that. At least it is for me. This makes a bit more sense, but I think there's still something missing. Yeah, this one should have maybe... It is being... Okay, why don't we try drawing that from a different angle then? Like this, right? And it's like... Okay, so... This comes over here. That's not right. This is not fucking... This is not this rotated. Oh, so difficult. So difficult. What the fuck? It should be... Ah, I know what I fucked up. Let's try that again. Because it is... If it's a sphere and it's being rotated, right? I'm trying to do the same angle. Let's try that again. So that... It should be at the top. So it's like this. Nope, this already feels wrong. Yeah. Because like then it would be like that or some shit. So this line is incorrect, but I feel as if this and this is more accurate. Fuck, man, this is actually very hard. And obviously it's because I'm really trying to think as well. So let's just do this again. We got a cylinder. Let's just say the cylinder is going like this. Right? Wee, I'm a cylinder. I fuck everything up because I'm so hard to goddamn understand. And then we got the fabled sphere. Also very difficult and fucking annoying to understand. Let's do a little bit of fuck me. Actually, that's not too bad. Never mind, it's garbage. Fuck, that's hard. Oh man, I'm so stuffy. What the fuck? I'm in the basement too. Why am I so stuffy? So what the fuck would that be like if it's cutting in through here? Sure. I guess it'd be something like this. But if this is cutting through here, why am I doing this is the real question. Because we still got a contour, don't we? This is the part that I don't understand. Would it be like that or some shit? Oh god, that's a very wonky line. What the fuck am I even doing at this point? This is so hard. Like that? That doesn't make any sense. Ignore this! Oh no, ignore it! It's so bad. I don't understand what this is. I'm confusing myself with all the different colors. Fuck my life. Okay. I will get this down today. I 100%. I plan on at least trying to understand it more, if anything, right? So you got a cylinder. And it's breaking in, right? It's the contours. It's cutting into it. If it's from this. Let's try doing this angle with imagination. So it's cutting in. There you go. That. Then if it's because if this cylinder is going straight across, I also have to do account for that. Okay, let's try, and then this is what, like a fucking perfect sphere, so let's try, oh, my line is fucked up, come on, Viggy, yeehaw, there you go. Fuck me, this is difficult. That seems to make sense to me, but again, what makes sense to me isn't necessarily correct. Oh, that was a good one. I haven't eaten this morning yet, so the burps are in full force. So what is happening? Let's just say I have a cylinder, right? And we're looking at it head on like this, right? Let's just say, and I want to say only a little bit's being cut off this time. Not as much as it has been over here. What is happening? We know that this is basically like just, there you go. Right, it's cutting into that. So what is happening? How is that looking? If it was, let's just say it's from the, if we say this is the top-down view, right? So it would be something like this, no? Yeah, if we just had a... It would literally be like this. But if, okay, this is the top-down view, so if it's cutting in... It wouldn't be straight. Something like this. Would it not? Like this top-down view. Maybe obviously I made it a bit too big. But is that not how it would look? Right? Because this is still contours and ellipses. Obviously it's converging a bit too much. But is that not how it would look? It's like the same thing with the cone, right? If we have a cone, and you have a cylinder cutting through, it'd be something like this. Ah, fucking Jesus. Right? Again, like if we have, let's say we have a cylinder cutting in from the bottom then, right, of the cone, it'd be something like this, no? Let's say it's coming in like that, so it's like this. And then this is the bottom of the cone. It's coming in through there. Here it makes sense for it to be straight, because it's literally cutting in like that. And this is obviously going all the way, so I just have to go like that. Make it cut in. You see? Wait, what the fuck did I do here? It feels as if I missed the top of the cone. I guess technically not, because if this is the top, it would have kept going and cut into that anyways. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I think I have understood it to a decent degree. I just need to do it with the cylinder a bit more, or the cylinder and the sphere a bit more. I think this does make sense, because if we draw the cylinder, obviously maybe this won't be perfect, but if we draw it like here, right? And this is going through, it's going through, going through, going through, going through, coming out there, right? Also just coming out like that. Let's just say it's something like that, right? This contour still has to be followed. Just because this is cutting through doesn't mean this is stopping right here. But why is that? Why does this make sense to me? Even because here it's essentially wrapping over, right? This is over top, and then this is following this contour, right? But then why is it following this contour again? It's following this contour because there is no flat plane. There is no flat fucking. There's no. This does not exist, right? This does not exist on a sphere. This exists. So, you know, this is what exists. So on that logic, I just did that twice, just so it would be even. But with that logic, it's not being cut off like that. The question is, why is there still a little bit showing? In my mind, hopefully my head's not in the frame. My question is, why is this still showing? Right? Why do we still see a little bit of this if the sphere is just cutting through? Because it's wrapping around. This is being cut into. Yeah, and then we just have to follow that contour because there is no flat line. Like, yeah, this is obviously straight. These are all contours cutting into it, right? That's why this section, even if it's overlapping, it's like this, like that. That all makes sense to me, right? It's overlapping. This is still following its own contour, but still going over the top of this. That all makes sense to me. Same here, right? This is that. So it's cutting into the sphere itself. That makes sense as well. Yeah, these thumbnails are going to be so ugly. Especially for form intersection, because I'm just figuring things out, you know? It's difficult. But maybe my This is my little trademark now, right? Nobody else can copy this, by the way. If you do this and you're an art channel, I'm fucking DMCAing you immediately. So be warned. Or be aroused. Or be aroused. I was in the middle of saying a word and then I had to sniffle, and I had mucus shoot straight up my nostril. It's quite riveting. Okay, I think that makes sense. Let me do a couple more spheres. What happens if a sphere is coming in just like imprinted, right? So what would that look like? Would that be something like this? Something like this? Like if it's just imprinted, wouldn't that literally be, it's like going straight in? It would just be this, no? Actually, would it? Does this even make sense for... There you go. Let's say it's like the tail end, so it'd probably be something like that, right? If it was just a cylinder that was going in on the base, like that. Yeah, that would make sense. Because then it ends here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. In terms of that subtraction. Let's do some addition today as well. I know I've been slacking on addition. Addition with spheres is also very difficult. So for example, let's say we have a sphere, let's say we have a cylinder, right? Yeah, let's say we have a cylinder and we have a sphere. Kind of come through like this. I'm gonna just do this. I'll just draw over. This is difficult. Let's say this is where it starts. So it's something like this, no? Right? Feels if that's pretty accurate. But we have to ask, why does that look pretty accurate? Well, because from the way I understand it, these are all the contours that are still happening, right? So this is happening here, this is still happening here. Why does it not go over? Because it's intersecting with this contour of the three-dimensional sphere, right? I don't fucking know. This is difficult. Let me try doing that again, but maybe a bit easier to explain. Yeah, I don't know. This became intuitive more faster than I expected, so it's actually hard for me to explain. My sister was just telling me this today. Oh, I have a new subscriber now because I showed her my video, and she was very entertained by my intro video. She said she liked it and thought it was very funny. And her opinion is really the only one that matters because she's my target audience. Obviously, she watches makeup tutorials and cooking videos. So actually, she doesn't really watch makeup tutorials. She more so shits on the women who do makeup tutorials, like the cringy ones. But yeah, no. It's called, she was saying, because I mentioned the part about teaching is really helpful in my intro video, and she said that's very true. She's like, if you can't teach it like you're talking to a 5-year-old, then you don't know it as well as you possibly should. So, and I'm actually in the process of, like, my girlfriend has like a little kid. He's a family friend, right? He's like 9 years old. We'll call him Demetrius for the time being because that's not his name whatsoever. Then let's call him Sir Demetrius. I was trying to teach Sir Demetrius the concept of perspective, and then I realized I didn't know how to fucking explain 2-point perspective very well. I was just like, oh, the lines go towards a vanishing point, and he's like, what is a point? And I'm like, fuck, it's just a concept. He's like, what's a concept? I'm like, oh my god, I'm a dumbass. I don't know how to tell this kid. So yeah, next time I'm gonna try to explain it better. But why the fuck? That also maybe could be a bit off. Okay, let's do another addition, right? For cylinder. How could we do something exactly like this, but this time it's an addition? So what would that be? That'd just be something like... Okay. Oh no, it'd be something like this, right? Yeah, and then it goes. We got the back end over here. I think that's what it'd be like, right? There you go. And we can have this ellipse. Fuck me, that's so horrible. That's a fucking shit circle. Is that correct? When it comes to the addition of a fucking... Yeah, it seems right to me. I mean, the circle is so shit. I really need to work on my fucking perfect ellipses and visualizing it as well. Well, this is good practice, right? Let's try again. Something like that again. So let's do an addition and let's do a subtraction as well. So we can do something like... We could have this in of itself be subtracted. We could subtract a box from this, right? So if I were to put a box in here, something like that. Just keep going. Like that. Then just... There you go. And then put that onto a cylinder. Right? Let's really visualize this perfect ellipse. Oh god, I had it and then I fucked it up. What the fuck is this? What the actual fuck is this? Nani? What the garbage? Oh my god. Okay, so let's say it's starting here. What is this? So it goes like that. I don't know what I'm doing. Would it be like this? No, because this is still going through. Jesus. Let's try that again. This is difficult. Cylinder plus sphere. Very hard. Let's try cylinder plus cone, which is basically the same concept. Maybe just it being a cone would become easier to understand, possibly. Let's try visualizing it. So let's say the cone's like right here, right? What the fuck? It's coming in like this. Okay. Does that make sense? No, because it could go all the way down here to... This would be more like that, maybe? I don't fucking understand. Honestly, it's so difficult to understand how spheres or these circular items intersect. Very difficult to understand. And the reason I'm focusing on them is because if I can do this, then everything else becomes 10 times easier, right? These are the contours that are the most difficult. If I can do the most difficult contours, I can do the much simpler contours, right? Fucking adding a goddamn cylinder onto a box is nothing. Like, what is that shit? It's literally like this. That's it. It's just this. And then it's like, ooh, you got a box. Wow, it's so difficult. Oh my god, I can't believe how difficult it is. Like, fuck off, bro. I ain't no bitch. This is very easy. And then, let's see, something like that. Right? See? Like, it's much, much simpler. I can already do this, which is why I'm even doing this, because this is already 10 times harder. Same thing here, right? This is very simple. At this point, these are just perspective clusters. Yeah, like that's simple. And you could just say this extends beyond, keeps going, adds it, boom. Like it's fine. That's simple. Okay, I'm really hoping I'm not in the camera frame. Okay, I have a lot of time. That's good. But, God, I'm trying not to get frustrated, but I'm an artist, and I must complain when things get difficult. God damn it, my mustache is so sweaty. Ah, yes, here's that's a little another teaser, isn't it? What does he look like? Well, now we know he has a mustache, and only a mustache. Well, I am Tamil. If I didn't have a mustache, it'd be a shame to my. I don't really have a clan nor a family to bring shame upon. I was born bringing shame. I was premature. Let it be known. They're like, who is this undeveloped piece of shit? And then I cried and like, oh my god, it's alive. So, okay. Uh. Okay, let's try breaking this down. When in doubt, make it even easier for yourself, right? We have circle, and this will be an actual circle that is attempted to be relatively perfect. There you go, that's not too bad. I'm no SpongeBob, but I am Michelangelo. And then we have an ellipse. Oh, not ellipse, sorry. We have a cylinder, right? Let's just say it's going through all the way. It's going through this. It's coming out like that. Okay. Now, I guess let's use the black pen and try to find where it aligns. It's really difficult, actually. Because from my understanding, I can just choose kind of where it intersects, right? But we have to remember everything is curved, so I have to think about it in that sense. Like, and also not only is it curved, I have to think about if it's starting here, how much of this am I seeing? So it's curving, right? And then I guess it's curving this way. Is that accurate? Was this right? Because then wouldn't it... Does that even make sense? Right? Is that... I don't know. That doesn't seem to make sense to me. Let's try that again. Okay. This is good. I mean, I'm working my brain out. This is the thing, right? I struggled so much last time, and now I'd like to think I have this down pretty well in terms of the subtraction of the cylinder. Yeah, it seems pretty simple now. So again, we just got to keep trying this one out. Because it's pretty simple when you're doing an addition on a box, right? If we were just to do a box, it's pretty fucking simple. You know, it's like, okay, we're stopping right there. And then where does it go? Like, it's going like this, right? Gee, it could even be like this. Yeah. Yeah, it could even be like that. Let me try to, I guess, I need to explain this in words that I understand as well, because I'm not using good, clear language to explain this to myself. I'm just saying this, that, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's pretty shitty teaching. I'm really not accomplishing much when it comes to teaching myself. So, how should I explain the addition? Well, why does this look more accurate than what I initially did over here, right? Because we have to account for the fact that if this is where this is starting here, it is being crept along this way due to the fact that the contours still exist along, like it's still going, right? It's still going up until this point, right? And then that's where it's being cut off. Why is it still going up until that point? Because we're still seeing that. We kind of have to think about it logically too. We're still seeing the continuation of the shape. We're still seeing this happen, you know? Because it's being intersected. This isn't something that, otherwise, if it's going along like this, then This isn't an intersection, this is simply a cylindrical shape that is maintaining its cylindrical shape, but we're not doing that. We're intersecting the contours. That's a big distinction to be made. I think that explanation makes sense to me. Now if I were to apply it to, yeah, I guess a sphere, right? So for a sphere, let's say it's like this, and I really have to fucking keep that damn perfect sphere in mind. Okay, that's okay. That's not good enough, but it's okay. Oh god, I have to spit this shit out. Disgusting. Oh, that's pretty good aim. And if you're wondering, yes, I did just spit on the floor. I've heard it helps to fertilize the carpet, so I don't have carpet. I have hardwood. I'm not a fucking bitch. But if this is where we are stopping, right? Now we have to think, what are we realistically seeing this from the cylinder if it's intersecting with the contours of the sphere? Well, we know that a sphere has essentially infinite curved contours, right? Like it's just fucking goddamn, it's going around like this, it's spazzing out. So we have to think of how does that intersect with this. It's not like this because we're still probably seeing. Well, would it even stop like this? If it would, then it'd be like this, and then maybe go like that. Like that. And come back around. Does that make sense? That doesn't really make sense. I'm trying to think. Why does that not make sense? I mean, I know the shapes look a bit wonky, but why does that not make sense? Because if it could curve like this, if this is where it's stopping, we have to think this is where it's stopping, right? So I actually think that does make sense. I think the fact that the ellipse is a bit wonky is messing with the perception of it. But I think that does make sense. Let's try that again. And let's do it from, I don't know, this angle, sure. Yeah. Okay. There we go, something like that. So again, so it'd be like, let's see this. That? Does that make sense? Right? I have a sneaking suspicion that we also have a lot of freedom in terms of what we want to show and how we want to intersect it as well. Because from this angle, what does this look like? This looks like it's barely intersecting, right? Like there, because then it just, let's just say it comes out like that. That looks like it's kind of just going through. And there's just a little bit of space that's intersecting here. Right? If we were to move it this way. But does that even make sense? That doesn't even look correct. It might be because I've drawn it in an awkward angle as well. Okay, let's try that again. Again, I feel as if I really get this intersection down, yeah. I think, from what I can tell, at least for me, the most difficult part is intersecting anything cylindrical and spherical together, whether it's an addition or a subtraction, is a great way to improve an understanding of intersections in general. Because it's curve against curve, right? There's so much thinking to be done. It's literally an elliptical contour against an elliptical contour, right? Both very specific shapes. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can move it up. It doesn't really make a difference. Okay, let's try that again. You gotta really think about visualizing it as well. So it's like that. Yeah, I feel as if there is some freedom to be had purely on the basis that we can choose what type of intersection is happening, right, and how it's intersecting. But at the same time, this doesn't make sense, I don't think. I feel as if it should have been more like that. Yeah, it should have been more like that. Because then if I just... There's also a great way for me to practice my perfect ellipses when they're being obstructed. Yeah. Yeah, you see, it should have been more like this. But why should it have been more like that? Because that's the thing. I feel as if I'm choosing what to show and what not to show, right? I'm choosing how it's intersecting, which part of it it's intersecting with. I feel as if there is freedom in that regard. Also, I need to keep holding my pen back halfway. I keep fucking that up. You guys can see this part. Or girls! Let's see. Something like this. Right, so... Doesn't really make any sense. Oh shit. I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna have to spam Antonio, because of course he replies individually to every fan or person who has subscribed to his channel, and we'll have to go from there. I have to ask him, how the fuck did you do this? Please explain this better. That doesn't make any sense either. Is it really intersecting like that? No, because it would be more like this. Right? Something like that. I'm gonna have to I really have to figure this out. I feel as if I'm so close to understanding it, yet so far away. Drink some more water. Maybe hydration is key. So, hope I have a decent amount of time left. Oh, dude, I don't know how the fuck time flies by so fast. This shit is so difficult. Okay. Let's try again. After this one, I'm gonna do another breaking it down like this to try to understand it. And I know I'm making it more hard for myself too because I'm trying to think, like pre-visualize. Okay, so this is where it's cutting off. This is where I've decided it's cutting off. So usually you'll see something where you still see this side, like here somewhere, right? So what is that? Is it like following the contour? That doesn't make any sense. So it should be like that? Okay. How does that look? Because it's all supposed to be following a curve of sorts. I think that's okay, actually. Could be wrong, but if I were to... Yeah, I think that's not bad. I mean, it feels okay to me. But there could be a very large gap in knowledge. I think that's probably my I think that's probably my biggest bottleneck. Is just there's a gap in knowledge here somewhere, or gap in knowledge slash understanding, right? And maybe it doesn't matter how much I turn my brain. Yeah, when Antonio explains it, it's so clear, easy to understand, everything makes sense. Then again, he didn't really touch on intersecting cylinders with spheres. I may have to look at some of the examples done by other students because I have saved a couple of their submissions in the appropriate Discord channel, right? When it comes to the hard surface. So, yeah, I might have to check what they've done. And honestly, just try emulating or imitating what the intersections that they came up with, because this is very difficult. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna specifically maybe I'll have it open on the side or something, but I'm gonna try doing specifically what they did in terms of some the hardest intersections and see how that goes. Because right now this is fucking painful. Because yeah, I mean adding is pretty simple. If I can add a sphere onto a cylinder, even that shouldn't be too difficult, right? If I just I don't know if I did something like this, right? We have a sphere here. It would just be something like this. Right? Something like that, I guess. Fuck. Oh, it's a fucking fuck my life. I ever realized I should just stop saying that these things are simple because it looks so garbage. But actually, that is pretty simple. That is shitty lines and planning aside. Let me do another example to showcase that hey, I do know what I'm talking about. Dude, I swear some of my lines are getting worse. No, we just do something like this. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, this isn't too difficult. You see how I can just fucking add this shit? It's like, alright, because subtracting is so much more difficult, right? This is probably closer to what it should be like, yeah. But yeah, see, like that's not too hard. It's fine. I can intersect it, add it, whatever. Subtraction is a bitch. Yeah. I guess let's try doing some smaller examples to see how it would work. So if I had a cylinder, a sphere, right? I want to show only a little bit of it. Is this not the shape that's being made? Like this? Like, is that not it? No, that isn't it. That makes no fucking sense. It should be something like this. Yeah, see, that makes more sense. I have to think about it logically as well. What are we seeing? Logically, what would you see when something is intersecting in that state? Maybe this isn't too helpful for somebody just watching. Nobody's watching this, but if somebody is watching, right? Like logically, I would see something like that. Yeah, and then it would be like this. So logically, this is what makes sense to me. Right, this sort of intersection, and then of course you have a sphere like that, right? That's what makes sense to me. If anything, this should probably be a bit bigger. It's hard to explain to myself, which is why I know I'm not able to understand it as well as I would like. Let's see. So you have a cylinder, and you have an ellipse. This is an oval, whatever. Right? stopping here. The contour, the contour, the contour. Right, we're all following the contour of the cylinder and the ellipse. Right, where are they intersecting? That's what he says. Where are they intersecting? That's why it's like this. Yeah, that's why it's like that. It's okay. I need that word because I've been saying it, but I haven't been understanding it. Where are the contours intersecting? So let's try that again. Okay. So we have, again, a cylinder. Let's just move this up a bit. We have a cylinder. Right. We have the ellipse. I'm going to try imagining the ellipse. So where are they intersecting? If it stops right here, it's would not be like that. Right? And then you have the sphere. That makes sense to me. That makes a lot of sense to me now. Yeah, I think that's pretty okay. Okay, let me take a little bit of that space and effect break. So, as I was watching my first video with my sister, there you go. Now you guys all know I'm real. As I was watching that intro video with my sister, I realized a lot of what I say in that video can probably only be understood by people who know me and you know how fast I speak, and there's a lot of murmuring and things going on. So at this point I've already noted that, and I'm making an active effort to slow down my speech. Right? It's part of my charm, is what I feel though, is the fact that I speak fast and I say things very like that, right? And people are like, what did he just say? It was so clever and witty and full of charisma. I couldn't even understand it. At least that's what I feel. We all know feelings over facts. Okay. Well, we have 13 minutes. Let's keep going. Let's try making this a bit more unique now. Let's start putting addition and subtractions into one shape. So let's do pyramid plus sphere minus box, I guess. So what does that mean? Let's figure it out. Pyramid plus sphere minus box. So that would be, if we have something like that. Right. Pyramid plus sphere. There we go. Let's go like, so I have a sphere right here. Maybe like that. I'm trying to think. What should this be intersected like? It's basically like this, or like that. Minus box, we said, right? So let's just have there you go. And we'll just have it like that. There you go. You see? That's pretty cool. That looks pretty interesting. That's really, really small as well. So why don't we make it a bit bigger? Let's do cylinder plus box minus cone. Okay, so what does that mean? Cylinder plus box. So we could have a cylinder like so. Then plus box, we said. So I'll do something like minus cone. So we could do something like this. Let's say we have a cone coming in like that, so right? Minus cone. Yeah, because the cone's like this. It's coming this way. Cool. Minus cone. So yeah, as you can see, like I can do essentially all the pluses and minuses now. But yeah, the cylinder and sphere put together, or the cylinder with cone put together, are the most difficult, of course. Okay, now let's do. Obviously, I think something like this would make for a much nicer thumbnail. So I'll probably do the next 10 minutes and have this be the thumbnail, but you fuckers will be forced to go through all this pain and garbage. It'll be glorious. It'll be absolutely glorious. Or everybody will just skip ahead to the last 10 minutes of the video, and they'll hear me talking about this, and they'll be like, oh, well, I just fucking wrecked you, didn't I? I thought 10 steps ahead. Joke's on you. You give... Joke's on you. You're giving me views either way. Okay, nice. Yeah, I have 9 minutes left. Let's just look at my thing. My little note that I have: box plus pyramid minus cone. Sure. Okay. So box plus pyramid. We could do something like. Let's do this, right? Box plus pyramid. I want to make this difficult for me, so why don't we have something like this? Okay, that's like make this a bit bigger, why don't we? Okay. Yeah, pyramids are hard. I'm actually probably going to practice drawing a lot of pyramids in my spare time, or maybe I'll record it. Right? Maybe I'll literally just dedicate a session to just practicing pyramids and spheres. Yeah, it could literally just be called practicing shapes. I think I'll do that. Yeah, I think after this session, these couple days more of doing form intersections, because after this, what do I have? I have contour manipulation. It'd be good to break it up with practicing shapes. I think that'd be good. But yeah, because like obviously, as you can see, I'm struggling a lot with this, and this is probably going to be pretty inaccurate. Oh, fuck me. Man, when's this shit gonna go away? Yeah, like that's pretty fucking inaccurate. Oh wait, what did I say? Minus what? Cylinder? Yeah, I think I had minus cylinder. This is actually gonna be pretty shit. Okay. I guess minus cylinder, right? So what the fuck, what is that? If we have a cylinder coming in this way, then... We have a cylinder coming in like this. That's pretty bad. This doesn't even make sense. This is pretty bad. Actually, because this was pretty bad, which is a good thing, let's do that again. Okay, let's do another one. So box, right? Box plus pyramid. Again, let's make it difficult, right? So same type of shit as this. Points like right there, so something like that. Yeah, let's keep imagining this is the most important thing. I guess. No, we could have a cylinder coming in like this. Over here. So. Okay, again, that's where the point is. So we could have something like this. Like that. And then, yeah, so. Yeah, fuck this up again. Pyramids are actually very difficult. They're very difficult. Maybe not for others, but for me, definitely. Right, like, definitely pretty fucking hard. Yeah, see, like that's kind of fucking stupid. You might be wondering, why are you so insulting to yourself when you say you're all about positivity? Well, I'd like to respond with I never mentioned the word positivity in my life. That's why it's important to stay positive. Yeah, that looks fucking stupid. Let's do it again. Yeah, let's keep going, because clearly I can do this shit like nothing, right? This is all pretty fucking simple. But clearly the one thing I've struggled with is pyramid. So, because, okay, well, I mean, if I'm going to do that, let's break down what the pyramid is. The pyramid is literally inside a box, as everything is. Everything is inside a fucking box. Everything in the goddamn universe is just a box, right? We're a box. Let's go. We're boxing it up. Oh my god, I'm boxing right now. All that good shit, right? Yeah, let's do this as well, just for the sake of the underdrawing. Right, the pyramid is in a box, and the tip of the pyramid is at a center point. In fact, actually, let me make that center point in red. So I guess the point is being illustrated better for myself and for whoever watching. I do wonder actually what value will be derived from these videos. But yeah. Right, that's the center point. That's where the tip is. Why is it at the tip? Because if we're going to go by symmetry, it makes sense that the center point of a plane is where the tip of the pyramid is. Right? So, and a pyramid is obviously like a box at the bottom, and it's just going towards that tip. So it's like this, and like this, right? That's literally what a pyramid is. It's just that. Okay. Maybe I didn't make the center point as accurate. Maybe the plane was off. Whatever. The point is, this is no pun intended. The point is, this is where this is all heading towards. This is all these the tip of the pyramid is converging towards the tip of my penis. So, how do we? I guess the biggest problem is, or not the problem. The biggest thing to problem solve is on the individual's end, where we have to visualize this, right? If we are trying to understand this, I constantly have to visualize this plane, and then everything converging towards a tip, which has to be accurate in my mind, right? I don't know why I'm putting this away. So, oh fuck me, there's only a minute left. Okay, we'll try one more of these. You know what? No, I'm gonna make the thumbnail this. If the point of this channel is to serve as a sort of dump of my practice, then people need to understand that this is what goes into practice. Like, this is what all artists say, right? But I guess it's always been more actually, is this wrong? This is wrong. I just took that in. This is wrong. It's more like this. Yeah, there you go. It's more like this. Yeah, there you go. What the fuck? Well, why did I do this? That's stupid. This is what happens when you're cocky. Well, yeah, but this is the point, right? Like, I just made a mistake and I noted it, and now I have a slightly updated understanding. But yeah, I'm definitely going to make these ugly thumbnails or these drawings. Like, I mean, my hope is the clickbait part of my thumbnail and the good lighting and all that shit will do the rest in terms of at the very least clicking on my videos and then realizing that this is not what you signed up for, and then you fuck right off. I don't need you on my channel. Fuck off. But yeah, the whole point of this channel is to serve as a realistic showcase of what practicing towards greatness when it comes to art looks like, right? I will undoubtedly be an incredible fucking artist. There's no doubt in my mind. This channel will undoubtedly gain traction. There's no doubt in my mind. Because I was telling my sister this, right? She was going through this thing, and you know, this could be just an ego thing, which I have plenty of. You're welcome. But absolutely no channel on YouTube showcases their art progress the way I am doing and will be doing for the next minimum 20 to 30 years, unless of course YouTube as a platform does not exist, my videos get corrupted, right? Things I can't account for. They banned my channel for saying shit like retarded and cunt and all that stuff. Those things I can't account for, right? You could say, sure, hey, why don't you censor yourself? And to that I say, suck my dick. So the whole point of this channel is average dude practices important things to get better at skill, right? Average dude practices fundamentals of skill to get better at skill. What a fucking shock, right? But I guess the allure is in the fact that I'm actually showcasing all the ugly parts, right? If I practice piano, and if I made a piano practicing progression channel in the same vein, it would be a lot of me playing the same fucking thing over and over again and fucking it up 90% of the time, right? Oh, he keeps fucking that scale up. Oh, he keeps like not being on metronome and it's very difficult for him. Same shit. His lines are fucking garbage. His lines aren't as clean 90% of the time. He has such a hard time understanding what the hell is going on, right? This isn't entertainment. This, if anything, is education in terms of inspiration, right? This should educate beginners in terms of what it takes, and I would like it over time to inspire them, because I 100% guarantee 1 year from now my art is going to be fucking, let's just say 200% better, right? Minimum. Like, I'm gonna be twice as good 1 year from now, and the year after that I'm gonna be twice as good from that. Obviously the fucking caveat being the fact that I consistently strive to improve to the best of my ability, which is the whole point, right? So yeah, I'm gonna keep this as the thumbnail, I guess, long-winded fucking tangent aside. But hey, I'm gonna continue this either tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I have to practice piano tonight. I'm gonna go chill with friends. I have to leave actually right now. But with that being said, I hope my struggles were a... Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. There you go. Yeah. And on that note, I hope that my struggles were informative, if not entertaining. Likely neither, but... what the fuck is my outro? Oh, yes. Oh, no. Oh, yes. As always, keep drawing and give me money.